Hello, welcome back. It's been a while, or probably not, because you have probably seen my FEH channel reaction review type recap video. But this is different. This is different because this is the actual New Heroes trailer. The Book 5 and more stuff is here. So we have a better look at weapon skills and things of that nature that might actually help inform us about the units. Alright, so we know which units are actually in the banner. We've seen most of their skills. We don't really know about weapon skills yet. But we're going to take a look at those very shortly. But before we get into that, I want to remind you that, A, I did do a FEH channel video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the description, and you can go watch that after this. And also, B, I think I started with A. B, or 2, KZB holidays are coming. I have four little gifts, bundles, packages type things. Yeah, lined up, ready for you, almost. It's not quite ready yet, but they will be coming soon. At this point, I think I'll just do a standalone video to announce that they are happening. So if you want to enter in that to win one or more, you should do that. I'll have individual Google Forms set up, kind of like how I did last year, for which actual prize you want to enter in. If you want to enter in them all, you can. Just one person, one entry per person. Yes, Christmas is not the time to get greedy. See you. But if you want to enter them all, you can. If not, that's okay too. I'm just finding a way to try and make the holidays a little bit brighter for people because 2020 has been awful. So that'll be coming very soon, probably by the end of the week, if not by the weekend. I'm just finalizing some things because there's actually a slight collaboration in the mix, which is something I haven't done before. And I'm actually very happy about the gifts that I am bequeathing unto those 4 selected golden winners who have not been chosen, nor is there a form for it yet. So if you don't want to miss that, subscribe, come on back, and you'll get notified if you ring a bell probably when that video goes live, announcing that the things are ready. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. Excellent. So we knew we had Selena. We know she's here. Lovely. Blue Tome Cav. Y'all know how I feel about a blue tome. This is no different. Alright, so Tome of Storms grants speed +3. At start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat. And neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. So, obviously, very good tome. We can see the rest of her skills. Not as shiny and new as maybe we'd have hoped. Life and Death 4 obviously works very well with her stat line, but is not new. Attack Res Ruse 3. This is new. So that's nice. I mean, obviously it works with her rally, or if she gets rallied, or, what have you. But ultimately, I think the big draw of Selena here, our Blue Tome Cav, is the Tome of Storms. This is the unit I would probably go for if I were summoning heavily on this particular banner. I don't know that I will yet. We'll have to see. That winter banner summoned up to 3 times, yada yada, has got me all excited. And I don't know what this holds for us. But we will do a summon video on it at some point. Probably not tomorrow because there's so many Fae videos today. But Wednesday, perchance, that might happen. Alright. Duessel! Duessel is here. He's here. Ready. Hooray. Alright, so Obsidian Lance. Another blue unit, by the way. Of course. Grants defense +3. If the unit is not adjacent to an ally, it inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat. And unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. So I'm assuming he's not super fast. But we've already seen his stat line, and I'm pretty sure that he's not. So he's also got Bonfire. He's got Defense Res Solo, which obviously works well with his penalty-inflicting weapon skill. And then we've got Lull Attack Defense 3, and then Rouse Defense Res 3. So basically, he doesn't want to hang out with anyone. And if he's not, he will get buffs and debuff his foe. That is it. Obviously, you know, it's not the most creative of kits, but it's nice, you know? Sometimes things like that are just reliable. So, he's still got it. Yeah, he said it himself. Natasha. Now, if you didn't see the FEH channel yet, you'll know that she is our 4-star unit. And why wouldn't she, with just Absorb Plus, Martyr Plus, Heavenly Light, HP Res 2, and of course, Glow Scarred 3. Not anything that exciting. I think when the trailer came up, I was like, oh, it's definitely her, Knoll. It's going to be our 4-star. But Knoll is actually a type of reward unit where you get him by completing Book 5 Begins quests. So if you're wondering where the heck Knoll is, he's kind of like a reward unit. So sorry, Knoll fans. Sorry. I'm assuming he will get put in the normal pool later. He's not like a Grail type reward unit. So yeah. So this is Natasha. Natasha's another one I'm mildly interested in. I haven't really paid attention to stat lines yet. I just know Selena is absolutely ridiculous. Probably helped by Life and Death 4, but yeah, that is what it is. This! What an interesting way to introduce our new mythic, who has horse gear.
I'm Reginn. Who are you? No, let me start again. I am Reginn. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Sword Cav! Alright. Being everything Reed wishes he could be. Right here. Alright, so we have a weapon skill that I'm going to fondly refer to as Dave. I've heard it several times already, but frankly, I'm tired. Okay? And I don't feel like getting critiqued on how I mispronounce things right now. Because y'all are mean. But you keep me honest, and I appreciate that. Alright, so grant speed plus 3 enables Canto 3 during turns 1 through 4. If unit initiates combat, grants attack speed plus 6 during combat and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Wow. Alright, so basically if they can't double, you're not taking her out. That's all there is to it. Canto 3, after an attack, assist skill, or structured destruction, unit can move 3 spaces. There you go. So this is obviously kind of a nice thing. Right? Basically, she's very good at hit-and-run type situations, according to this. So, especially in smaller maps, you're going to have a much easier time just knocking out, running away. I think she was more or less designed with ether raids in mind. I think that's the general consensus we can all come to here. So she's good at luring out and things like that. It's very nice. You'll note that unit moves according to movement type. See that? That means this Canto skill, that's going to be on other mythics. So before y'all start complaining, just be aware that they're putting this in here to let you know that there will be other units that aren't necessarily Cavaliers that will be able to do this again later. But obviously, anybody like Flyers with less movement restrictions and Cavs with higher movement options, they are going to benefit from some kind of skill like this more than like an infantry or an armor type might. So it works once per turn, cannot attack or assist. All right, so you're getting out of dodge. You're literally just moving again. You can't take another action besides the movement itself. Only the highest skill, or only the highest value is applied. Does not stack after moving if a skill that grants another action would be triggered, like Gale Force. Canto will trigger again. I know. Unit space movement has no effect on movement granted. Cannot warp. Yeah. So there you go. That's that in a nutshell. It's good. I like it. I'm happy with it. We have our new special here at the start of turn 1. It grants special cooldown count 3 to unit. God. Boosts damage by 15 and calculates damage using the lower of foe's defense or res. Yikes. Okay. All right there, Blue Flame on steroids. So this is basically just a damage booster, except you pretty much get it immediately. I don't know, 3 minus 3 is 0, which means your skill is ready. Some base fun with math. I know, we have a good time over here. So Swift Sparrow 3 is her A skill, Lull Speed Defense 3 is her B skill, and Panic Smoke 3 is her C skill. So more or less, she's really good. Like I said, you probably want to use her in more of hit and run type tactics. Obviously, you want to get a jump on things before Kanto doesn't work anymore. Yeah. There you go. So again, this only enables that skill during the first 4 turns. So remember that. Those who act gingerly in ether raids, such as myself, need to, get the lead out and obviously utilize this more. So overall, this is obviously the prize of the entire banner. The other 2 units, minus Natasha, obviously good in their own right, but Reginn is obviously the stronger of the options here. We're going to get some more deets.
This is it for you.
Don't even need to reduce damage from the first attack. She's got blasters, she's got shields, she's got sword. What's she gonna hit you with? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Alright, you can see we've got our GHB guy right here. He's here. So that's fun. He's not actually on the banner. Don't worry. So, you can see, it's interesting. If you saw the trailer, I assume you kind of have a better idea as to why. As an enemy, it seems as though she's an axe unit, but after Alphonse just, she gets the sword, I guess. That's fun. So she will be a green enemy, it seems. That's a thing. But it looks like we have a no-green banner. Non-green banner, which is just salt in the wound after my last attempt at a banner summoning with a green unit. For what it's worth, I think Reginn's probably going to show up on the December Legendary banner. Just a heads up. So just be aware of that. If you're getting really excited about her. I don't know who's necessarily set to be on the red banner at this moment, but we will have a legendary hero banner prediction going live a little bit later this month to kind of give us a better idea. I don't see any notes about where she's showing up on here, but I assume that we will probably have some kind of in-game notice note that tells us if she's going to show up again, which will probably tell us she's popping in December. So. But if not, I think it's probably pretty safe to assume that she will be. Peony did, after all, and so this kind of feels like a very similar throwback to what they did with Peony, so there's that. We will summon on this banner at some point. The main question I want to know, who is this? Who is this and why do I love her? Who is this and why do we know nothing about her? Are they introducing Valkyries right now? Because I would be very happy about that. And I know. Oh, she looks a lot like Rhea. Yeah, I'm aware. Look, I have a type, okay? That's fine. I'm just saying. Ugh. Be prepared to hear me talk about her at least in one video every month for the entirety of Book 5. Just letting you know now. yes, you can count this video as December's video. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, let me know in the comments what you think about this banner. Did we get a good Faye channel? I think we did. I happen to think that we did. I think it was pretty darn okay. But that is it for me right now. Let me know what you guys think about this banner. Are you pulling? Are you not pulling? Do you even care? Who the heck is on this winter banner snowstorm teaser that they gave us? Absolute nonsense. I don't know. Any and all thoughts are welcome down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe, come on back, and until then, I will catch you next time.